One late night, Candela, known as Humo to her friends, was working her usual shift at the bar. A 21-year-old Dominican, immigrant mother of two, she'd become used to juggling night jobs, learning English, and attending classes all while raising her babies alone. Her children's father had deserted them, leaving her no choice but to work wherever she could, whether it was cleaning services, home healthcare, or serving bottles and hookah at the bar located in the same building as Solo's gym. On this particular night, a rowdy group of drunks had crossed the line, throwing insults her way. Candela, ever professional, tried her best to ignore them, but it wasn't easy. Seated nearby at the bar was Savage, a 22-year-old Salvadoran American. He'd just finished a long week working maintenance and was trying to relax, but hearing the men talk Candela about going back to her country made his blood boil. Savage wasn't one to let his roots be disrespected, and when the men pushed further, teasing him about being her boyfriend and one even reaching out to touch Candela inappropriately, Savage snapped. He grabbed the culprit by the collar and slammed him into the door, dragging him outside before delivering a ground and pound that made everyone freeze. As luck would have it, Solo was taking out the trash from his gym when the commotion caught his eye. Seeing the chaos unfold, he rushed over and pulled Savage off the man before things went too far. But the situation wasn't over. Another man had come out holding Candela by the hair, and Savage, seeing this, went into a full-blown rage. Before he could reach them, Solo swept the group off their feet using swift, precise martial arts moves that left both Candela and Savage stunned. With the troublemakers dealt with, Humo and Savage began to ask Solo about himself, and Solo introduced himself. "I don't work at the bar," he said. "I run a gym next door." Impressed, Savage and Candela asked about joining. Solo hesitated. They were older than the typical kids he trained, but seeing their determination, he invited them to check out a class the next morning. The following day, Candela and Savage arrived at Solo's gym, watching the group of younger members stretching and preparing for class. Solo introduced them to the team and briefly explained the events of the previous night. He emphasized that while Savage had raw strength, he needed to control his anger. Then Bear, ever the voice of reason, asked, "What do you guys bring to the team?" Savage joked, "Well, they call me the Bird Whisperer in my tribe." He pointed to Angel, Solo's eagle, perched overhead. "Is that really an eagle?" The group chuckled as Candela chimed in, "I can teach you all to dance. I'm really good at salsa." "Wow!" Crystal exclaimed. "I'd love to learn salsa." The rest of the group heaved in agreement, lightening the mood. Just then, Indio walked in, throwing a playing card at hyper speed, knocking a handball out of Spider's hand. "If I can join," Indio smirked, "I'll teach you magic." Solo exchanged a glance with Angel, who tilted her head in approval. "Looks like we have ourselves a party then," Solo grinned. Nina, ever enthusiastic, shouted, "Great! I'll make tacos." With the music turning up and laughter in the air, it felt like the start of something big.